My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift. All part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Taurus. Welcome to your general horoscope for 2014. Thank you for being here. Whenever I look at a horoscope for a sign, trying to put together the pieces as to what are going to be the most important lessons, what's likely to develop for this person, you want to look at the ruling planet, because the ruling planet really is a representation of you in the sky. And so wherever your ruling planet goes, whatever conversations your ruling planet is having, speak to what's going to be happening with you, your path now and your path ahead. You start the year of 2014 with your ruling planet, Venus, appearing to go backwards in the sky. Now, this is a rare occurrence, happens about every year and a half or so. And when your ruling planet goes backwards, you are being asked to think about or to allow yourself to receive love, to receive good things, to receive compliments. You are being asked to look at what it is that you really value, what it is that really matters to you. More than that, though, wherever it is that Venus goes backwards in the sky for you has to do with an area of life that you are thinking over, mulling over, getting really honest with yourself as to the choices that you've made and whether or not you like it and whether they are based in love or not. For you, this year starts off with you thinking about your values, you thinking about what's true for you, and you thinking about what it is that you accepted as true. What is it that you were told was true? And whether or not it works with where it is that you desire to go. You know, I'm reminded as I look at the sky for you of the law of attraction, right? This idea of the law of attraction has been around for a very, very long time. And it goes through different shapes and different delivery methods, and different people like different writers or producers, whatever the case may be. But really, if you think about what the law of attraction is saying, it's saying that you want to allow yourself to align yourself with the feeling of believing that you're worth good things in order to attract those good things, in order to accept those good things coming into your life. Now, for some of you, it is really going to be an experimentation with the law of attraction. That's why I mention it, because it does look actually very specific, like you're going to be thinking, okay, do my values, does my truth reflect or accurately serve me and where it is that I desire to go in a bigger picture of my life? And where you feel that it doesn't, you're going to start to do work to change whatever it is that you value, whatever it is that you consider true. And a part of that is going to be examining beliefs along the lines of what it is that you're actually practically attracting. And that very much reminded me of the law of attraction. So there's going to be some experimentation with that. But for others, this is actually going to reach even a little bit deeper. This is going to have to look at, this is going to be an exploration of looking at your spiritual beliefs, your spiritual thoughts, having to look at maybe your religious beliefs as well, religious traditions that you've been affiliated with, if you like those affiliations, if those values, where those values came from, whether you like the angle with which you were presented with certain religious knowledge or education, and whether or not that works for you. And this is actually a really important process. You go through this, then you are going to understand on the other side of it that who you are is truly a person that you have chosen for yourself. And what you believe is something that you've decided on for yourself. Now, for some of you, this is going to come about, I have to be honest, especially when I look at what takes place as you're starting the year. It does look like there's a possibility that this comes up through some sort of a moment of whether you want to call it, it doesn't have to be a confrontation. It could be actually very slight. Actually, I'm seeing something that looks very polite on the surface. But it does look like there is a moment when you are questioned about something that you believe. And in turn, that leads you to be honest with yourself about where it is that maybe some of your beliefs have holes, where it is that some of your beliefs aren't really a reflection of who you are and what your life has shown you, and where it is maybe that it is time for you to decide or to go through a process where you can say for yourself, yes, this is what I believe. And so this whole idea of belief, of understanding, of values, of truth, big theme for you as you start the year. But I actually don't see a shift in, if you want to call it identity, a shift in the real core of you until we get you a little bit later into the spring. Actually, right at the end of April, there is a solar eclipse in your sign. And solar eclipses tend to be really important. I'm certain I'm going to talk about it in the monthly videos once we get there. But the thing with the solar eclipses is that they encourage you to look at yourself differently, to look at yourself with a fresh perspective. Solar eclipses, that fresh perspective brings a new chapter. It brings a fresh start for you. And so beginning of the year, actually before you even end the year, it does look like, and especially for those of you out there, I want you to start watching what takes place for you, or to reflect back what was taking place for you as you ended November 2013 and the early part of December 2013, because those themes that arise then are going to be dominant during the retrograde period, but they're actually going to be with you for the first quarter of 2014. But really, the changes really sinking into your heart, you really deciding who it is that you are, who it is that you're going to go forward in being in the world, the conversion, if you will, the absolute conversion of you accepting a new set of values, that takes place for you more fully once we get you into April, and especially once we get you into May. And really, that's what it comes down to. There is some sort of a conversion of sorts. There is a shift in your identity, a shift in you understanding what really matters and what doesn't, and a shift in understanding what is true. You get clear on that, what is true for you, you're going to find a major reorientation with the way that you interact with the world. And from there, brand new possibilities open up for you.